Hi, I'm David Johnston. I own a green building consultancy called What's Working in Boulder, Colorado. And I was the recipient of the European Nobel of Sustainability about 8 years ago. I've met hundreds of realtors. I've trained thousands of builders in green building. And I've met no one like Melissa in all of that time. She is extraordinary. Absolutely an amazing woman who not only talks the talk, which so many people in this green world do, but she walks her belief system phenomenally. She is a doer, she's a giver, she's a connector, she's someone who can read who you are and what you're looking for in the real estate world and find that hand in glove fit.
Melissa is really a champion in the LOHAS space. She's an eco-broker. We're particularly proud of her advocacy across the country and in Colorado.
I've known Melissa for almost a year now, and I met her primarily as what I thought was just a real estate agent, and I got to be really good friends with her over the past year. And it's been nice because I found her to be honest, straightforward, kind, and an extremely savvy businesswoman.
What I've done is I've helped build the concept of LOHAS, which is Lifestyles of Health and Sustainability. And Melissa has taken that a step further with her concept, and she's built upon the concept of connecting with conscious consumers with LOHAS Realty. And I think that that is something that bridges the gap quite nicely. I talk to businesses, she actually talks directly to consumers and really applies it on the ground. She's in the trenches fighting the wars, which is great.
I'm like, so I want to sell it for this much money, which was at the very, very top of the market, and I want to be able to rent it back for as many months as I need to find my next house, which in this market is impossible. And she's like, okay, let's manifest that. And sure as heck, it happened. We found the perfect buyer who didn't care when I got out of my current townhouse, and because we had to wait for my new build, which there was a waiting list a mile long, which we got to be on, and got the exact model I wanted because they were trying to talk me into a model that I didn't want. And Melissa's like, no, we're gonna get you exactly what you want. And sure as heck, I got exactly what I wanted. I got my cake, ate it too, washed it down with a glass of wine. It was perfect. I mean, it was ridiculously perfect.
The name of the book that I wrote is Winning the Energy War, a Sustainable Energy Plan for America. It was not hard to get Melissa to believe in that. She thinks that that has a future also, and she is a very great advocate for us as we move hydrogen forward. She and I got together a few years back because we have a common passion, that being sustainability and all the things that go with sustainability.
I've been in the construction, roofing, storm restoration industry now for about 5-6 years, and Melissa's definitely had an influence on us as far as looking into recycling as much as we can. You know, a lot of the roofs that we take off are architectural type roofs, and there's been really great programs where you can take that material, get it recycled, and it actually goes into roads. So those programs are constantly changing, but she's definitely had an influence in that, you know, with the companies that I've been a part of and partnered with, and we'll continue to look into those things as we move forward down the road.
We connected instantly. It was like, where have you been all my life? And since then, she's been a muse to me. She's inspired me to go further, to go deeper, to go faster, to stay in the game longer. In every respect, she brings out the best in people, whether they're clients, whether they're friends, whether they're business associates. There's no one that fills her shoes.
She's very bright. She's a very sparkly personality, and the nature of what she does when it comes to finding houses, it's not really I don't think that's what she does. I think she finds homes.
When it comes to real estate and visualizing what home means to you, Melissa can read that thought and help it become a 3D thing that can change your life.
She really either gives people an opportunity to go in one direction, or she recommends them not to because of what she thinks is right. And those are the things I think that are really important for anyone to do, but for someone like her to not only talk about that and to be the nest builder, the community builder. She's one who constantly talks about that. Is always one who's constantly connecting too.
Like I said before, if you're looking for somebody that's honest, straightforward, and very knowledgeable, Melissa is a wonderful person to work with.